Hello everyone, yet another video on modifying, adapting the Snapper commercial walk-behind mower deck, a 52-inch SPA 520 to my Toro 520XI. So a Snapper mower deck to a Toro mounted out front. You know, previous generation wheel horse tractors, they made an out front deck kit. Toro never, to the best of my knowledge, made an out front deck kit for any of their mower decks to mount in front of the tractor, you know, instead of under the belly of like my 522XI. And if you've seen my other videos, you see I have the framework, basic framework, adjustable up and down, left and right. Except I think I'm going to have to loosen that up to allow the deck to tilt more like that. But you're going to have to watch previous videos on this. So right there is the input pulley. It's a double pulley in the center spindle of the Snapper mower deck. You can't see the output pulley, PTO, electric PTO clutch, the 520XI. It's approximately 7 inches across. When you put a 5/8 inch belt on it, this caliper I bought a few days ago goes up to like 6.5 inches. It almost goes on it, so I'm thinking it's 7 inches. And so if I ran a 5/8 inch belt, okay, all right, okay, I forgot, disclaimer, if you are modifying your lawnmower, you're on your own buddy. You're okay, you would be voiding the warranty of whatever manufacturer's mower you're working with. You're risking a lot. You're risking, if you have a claim, a rock hits your neighbor or a kid or a cat or something, and your insurance company finds out you modified your mower, you're kind of SOL probably. Your insurance company probably wouldn't cover it, whether it's a homeowner's or whether you're a kid mowing neighborhood lawns or whether you have a lawn service. You're probably going to get directly sued by whoever is hurt. My calculations are approximate. So if you have a Toro 5XI tractor and you find, if you can, a 52-inch Snapper commercial walk-behind mower deck, and you're going to do the same modification, do not rely on my calculations. My calculations are approximate. And also, none of what I'm saying in this video is legal advice. You are on your own if you're going to modify your mower, if you're going to copy what I'm doing here, or try and put a mower deck in front of a different tractor, a different brand, different model, different year, different whatever. You're on your own, so I'm not responsible for anybody trying to copy what I'm doing. Okay. 7-inch output pulley on the PTO of the tractor. So I got to reduce the belt tip, reduce the RPM of the mower deck spindles down to about 3,740 RPM to achieve a blade tip speed of 200 miles per hour. The blades on this Snapper mower deck are 17 7/8 inches. I'm just going on 18.0 inches. It's, you know, a little bit faster, so anyway. So if I ran a belt directly from the PTO to that 7-inch PTO pulley to that 5.5-inch input pulley in the mower deck, I would have a blade tip speed of approximately 245 miles per hour. And from what I've read, most commercial mowers, I think they are governed to a maximum blade tip speed of just under 200 miles per hour. And long time ago, late 90s, I had a Toro 117 Groundsmaster that had a 52-inch deck on the front. And that had a 18-inch blades on it. Well, it came with, that's the front, the belt would come off, the engine PTO to, I believe, this pulley, and that would be the output pulley going to, wait, I'm getting confused. Okay, wait, correction. Okay, that would be the belt pulley taking the input power from the engine PTO. That would be the pulley running a belt up to the mower deck. So this pulley's a little bit bigger than that one. The right pulley is 5.625 inches in diameter. The left one is 5.125 inches in diameter. Well, when one of those failed on my first Toro Groundsmaster, the bearings on it failed. I had to go to a Toro dealer. Well, if I wanted to buy the whole unit, I was going to be spending, I don't know, $300, $400, $500, $600 to buy all those parts to rebuild that. So, went to the dealer, and he, nice guy, the great people at Hugo Power Equipment. Used to be Hugo Mill. Ed is the main guy. I really like him. Hugo, Minnesota. I bought this part for $100. Then I went to Fleet Farm. Bought these. I bought all of this. The bearing keepers, the bearings, the shaft. I don't remember where I got the pulleys. Maybe I went to, there was a place in Minneapolis that ran by a woman business owner that sold belts and pulleys. And so I changed to a small pulley on coming off the engine PTO to a big pulley going to the mower deck, and I sped up the mower deck blade tip speed. I sped it up too much. So on this modified one, right side pulley coming from the engine, 5.125 inches. Left side pulley, 6.375 inches. And so it was going too fast. It was running the mower deck blades so fast when I had ultra high lift Toro blades that the grass would just flatten under the mower deck. It just flattened and I couldn't cut it. Literally, it was, you could speed up a mower deck too fast. So I've done, if I had a stand for my iPad, then I could run through the calculations. And to make a 35-minute video into about a 12, 13, 14, 15-minute video, I have figured out, I need to mount something intermediate to reduce my belt speed, and which would reduce the RPM of this pulley on the mower deck down to like 200 miles an hour or lower. And of course, you see the pulleys, the idler pulleys on the 79365 Toro 5XI single stage snowblower mule drive are like this. So the belt's going to have to come like this eventually to get to the input pulley. So if I used this stock, if I mounted this somewhere up in that framework there, taking a belt, running the belt from the engine PTO to the bigger pulley, and then running the belt off the little pulley up to this, maybe using some idler pulleys. I don't know. I'll figure this out one way or another. On this one, I figured my blade tip speed would be 223.54 miles per hour. Okay, this is the modified Toro 117 Groundsmaster, whatever you call it. If I ran the belt from the tractor PTO to the bigger pulley, and then ran this smaller pulley up to 52-inch deck input pulley, we would have 197 mile per hour blade tip speed. Okay, this is the, I don't know, MTD or Murray mower deck, you know, that I cut up like 5 years ago that I got for free on Craigslist. These pulleys are a little bit smaller. They'd be spinning, okay. If I ran the belt from the engine PTO to the bigger pulley here, this baby would be spinning at 4,800 RPM. The old big pulley 5.25 inch, small pulley 4.5 inch. Input pulley on the mower deck 5.5 inches. Output pulley on the engine 7 inches. I'd be getting it down to a 210 miles per hour. Blade tip speed approximate. Okay. This is a mower deck spindle from, I think late 90s. I got several Toro 52-inch commercial walk behind mower decks, which also had 18.0-inch long blades. This would have been, I think, the center spindle, which would have taken the belt from coming from the engine PTO up to this pulley. And then this pulley would have been running the belt power to the other two spindles. So, upper pulley 6 5/8 inches, lower pulley 5 inches. You know, that's with a 5/8 inch belt, you know, wrapped around it and measured it. So if I ran the input pulley from the 7 inch to this big one, and off the little one to the 5.5 inch input pulley, rear down to 183 miles per hour. This would be easier to mount than this monster here. It would be easier to mount because it's just smaller. This is just smaller and simpler. 183 miles per hour. It probably would still cut pretty good. Yeah, if the a 5/8 belt on the PTO pulley on the 520XI was under 7 inches, then we might have a 175 mile per hour blade tip speed. I don't know. And like in the previous video, we showed this. Of course, with my Lyme and my age, I'm short of words in videos like I often am. A lower pulley on this wheel horse 252-H 37-inch mower deck. Lower pulley 4 1/8. Upper pulley 3 7/8. So it's not a huge reduction in size. You know, running the primary belt up to the big pulley, the secondary belt down to the mower deck to reduce blade tip speed. But I mean, you know, going from a 7-inch pulley to a 4 1/8, we're, you know, at 3,600 RPM. We are, you know, this thing would be spinning, I don't know, 5,500 to maybe 6,000 RPM, and I'd be surprised if this thing is rated for that. That was a special bearing. It was, you know, there's the same thing right there. It's a special bearing. Shit, damn it. Sorry, I swore. It's a special bearing that Toro made that was pressed into there. That not trying to take a jab at Ed, but I think late 90s, I had to get a new bearing for one of these, and I brought it up to Ed at Hugo Power, and they put the new bearing in, and they screwed up and put the big pulley on top and a little pulley on bottom, and I put it on the mower deck, and the cut was really bad. And I finally looked at it and figured out, oh, they switched them. They put the wrong pulley in the wrong side. I had to take it off, bring it back up to Ed, and they pulled them off, put the pulleys back in the right one. But I scrapped those 252Hs, darn, I don't know, 15 years ago. I moved into this barn 2002, but anyway, I really should be going home to sleep. And if it isn't raining much, I could finish mowing the lawn here. But that's my progress. So 197 miles per hour is blade tip speed is pretty good. I just wish I could achieve that with something more compact like that. Or this. This really is probably probably has the bearings made for that kind of RPM. Well, this would too, and that. But you know, MTD or Murray, whoever made that, I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not an engineer. If you're going to modify your mower or whatever, you're on your own. But yeah, I should go home. If only I had money. If I had money and I could just stop working for 4 or 5 months, I could just it'd be great if I could just come in here, finish this project. This tractor last ran about 2018. I might have to run some stable through it or something. Or wait, not stable. What's that other additive you buy to run through your gas? Probably should charge up the battery. I don't know if the battery is good. I got some other batteries sitting over here. Or I could do the Mazda Miata battery modification. I'd have to take the cover off of that one and, you know, spend $150 or more on a Mazda Miata battery for it. Because I had to do that because the moron mower mechanic disabled the charging system in that one, summer of 2018. Oh, I got some extra, 2 or 3 extra Briggs and Stratton starters somewhere. I don't know where they are. And that Sears tractor I got for free, I don't know, 7 or 8, 9, 10 years ago from a customer I delivered pizza to. Engine runs beautifully, but I tried to sell the engine about 4 or 5 years ago. I had it in the back of my truck and it wouldn't start, and the starter started smoking and the guy passed on it. So, but it's an Intech engine. I'm just not a big fan of the Intech engines. I thought I might as well just sell it. use the money to get something better. But all right, well, I guess I've rambled on long enough. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.